All right, ladies and gents.
Almost forgot to pick up the mic. Welcome back.
Gosh, rookie mistakes.
Yeah, man.
But it's Friday.
Absolutely.
You know what that means.
Time for the best sports podcast on planet Earth on Friday nights at 6 p.m. Exactly. We're ready to have some fun, man. It's prime time. Time for the weekend. It's what we all love the most. The work week over for my Monday through Friday people out there. It's time to sit back, relax, and if you enjoy sports and sports betting, this is the best place to be right now.
Absolutely. Kick back on a Friday night, make some money, talk sports,
Absolutely.
recap some football,
Do what we do
talk
best.
some basketball, all the fun stuff.
Absolutely. If you guys seen the promo, you know what we start off with around here during the MLB offseason. There's still been some stuff going on, low-key signings here and there.
Yeah, slight recap movements.
Yeah, nothing crazy, no blockbuster moves or anything since last time we talked. So until then, I don't know if you have a few
There's some number changes I didn't know about that just happened today.
Okay.
David Hamilton changed his number to 17.
Okay.
Nick Sogard changed his number to 20.
Okay.
And I don't know who that is, changed their number to 3.
Okay.
But the Tigers also today picked up Gleyber Torres.
I did see that, yeah, which is a cool move for a Detroit team that's kind of in a rebuilding stage right now.
Yeah, definitely a huge pickup for that kind of team.
It's a veteran presence. We've seen the Tigers at the end of last year kind of take off a little bit, especially with lead pitcher Tariq Skubal, who best pitcher in the MLB right now. You can't change my mind. So it'll be a big pickup for them and those young guys to kind of help develop those.
Yeah, but you can't win without scoring some runs. So
absolutely,
holding the other team to 0 doesn't always mean a win.
Yeah, and Gleyber Torres was on a World Series team last year. Not quite the winners, but
exactly,
he was there.
Has that presence.
Absolutely. Okay. With that being said, I think we can get right to the actual start of the show, the actual segment, and that's, if you paid attention, some NBA bets, baby.
Absolutely. Time to recap our weekend bets. Hop in with NBA since that's the first thing on the slate tonight.
Absolutely. You guys know we've kind of created a tradition over here with the way we do things. So I think we're going to keep it back just to the roots tonight. We're going to give out a slight money line / spread matchup for you guys. And then we're going to give out our Friday boosts, our 30 for 30, and our Friday first over on FanDuel. If that's who you use for your sports gambling.
Absolutely. Nothing better than some boosts on a Friday.
Oh, without a doubt. All right, so I guess we can start it off with the money line, as we per usual. There's a few matchups tonight. Kind of a decent slate for Friday nights. Nothing too insane.
Absolutely.
First up is the Knicks and the Magic, which on paper seems like a very lopsided game.
100%.
Magic are without their top 2 players, Mo Wagner and Paolo Banchero. But they've played decent in some stages without those top guys. Guys like Cole Anthony and Jalen Suggs have stepped up a lot. But the Knicks are a powerful team, and they got a lot of options.
Yeah, ever since adding Cat, they've been a whole different team. The whole mentality's changed. The energy's changed.
Yeah.
Everybody's so happy over there in New York, and the energy they bring into each game is crazy.
Yeah, speaking of happy, I think the biggest thing is how happy Cat is. He seems reformed. He has played such good basketball this year.
I mean, anybody that watches NBA saw the clip. He grabbed the jersey, pointed, said, New York.
Yep. He's
happy to be there. Yeah.
He hasn't done that in a long time. It's been
exactly.
a while. So, yeah, shout out to Knicks. They should continue to be good. I think we take them over the Magic for sure.
100%.
Spurs and the Nets. Now, this money line is kind of surprising in some ways, but it's also not. I think the biggest factor of this is just the takeoff of Wembanyama. We knew it was coming. It was only a matter of time.
Only a matter of when.
Yeah. He's in his second year, about a fourth of the way into the season, and has seemed like he's found his rhythm.
Yeah, now that he's got some competent playmakers around him,
Chris Paul,
some people that know how to get him the ball, it's a whole different scenario. Exactly.
Yeah. We've seen him go for 42 and 18 on Christmas Day. He's continuing to show why he's such a dominant piece, and he's just going to continue to get better, dude. He is literally a freak of nature. There's just no other words for it. Straight demigod. Yeah. This is what we used to try to build in 2K.
Yeah.
Like this.
over 7 foot, can handle the ball like Stephen Curry, shoot from half court.
He's one of the he's one of the best shooters in the league. Let's be real.
Averages 4+ blocks a game. What else could you ask for?
He has more blocks than every single basketball team in the league right now.
Basically,
full
everybody's
team.
played.
Yeah,
already.
Like he's just
in his second year.
He's literally just unheard of.
Yeah,
it's gonna be crazy to watch.
The
him
respect,
take over.
The Wemby that we could see if he was like an all-star team would be insane.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, it helps being the sole contributor, but still, there's things lacking in San Antonio that could help him.
But I think Chris Paul was huge for them. We know he's old. We know he's not the Chris Paul of old, but he's still such a veteran presence. Just one of the smartest players of all time, one of the best point guards of all time, and I'm sure he's helped Wemby out in so many ways.
Well, yeah, when you're top 5 in assists for your career, and you're on almost every crossover highlight video on YouTube,
literally,
you got to have some respect on your name.
Yeah,
he still knows how to get the right person the ball.
Oh, without a doubt.
But the Nets have let us down one too many times. They're shaky. A lot of things need fixed in Brooklyn.
Agreed.
Play it safe and go with the freaking nature. Wemby and the Spurs.
For sure. That brings us to familiar territory.
Unfortunately.
Celtics and Pacers. A matchup last year that would have sold stadiums
prime time. Yeah.
This year, not quite so much.
Yeah. Pacers have been shaky.
Yeah. Shaky isn't even the word for it. It's been a roller coaster ride. Now, I'm not even a Pacers fan.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, it's just crazy. You'll see a highlight one night that Tyrese Halliburton just went for 30 and 15, and next 3 nights in a row, he's going for 0 and 3 or 4 and 6. And
yeah, our 200. We talked about this earlier today. I mean, obviously, we don't just have a podcast. We're best friends. That's why we have a podcast. But talked about it earlier today. I sent it to you. $200 million player that attempted 6 shots. That is unheard of. Could you imagine SGA having even 15 points?
Yeah.
At this time, I mean, he'd be in trade talks.
Yeah.
There'd be riots.
It's just it's kind of wild to me because we talked about this a lot at the beginning of last year too, before the Pacers really took off. That Tyrese Halliburton was one of the most quiet superstars in the league. He has the ability to be so good, but it seems like at some points he just doesn't want to be that guy. Seems like he's scared of the moment at points, and as the season went on last year, he improved in every aspect of that, and that's why the Pacers made such a push in the playoffs, and he was that guy. He was playing like the superstar and taking the shots and running the offense and not being scared. It seemed like this year he's taking a big step back.
Trying to be Magic Johnson without the playmaking.
Right.
He passes the ball every possession. He doesn't drive anymore. I mean, there's no more excuses.
He's not aggressive.
It's been injuries for the last 2 seasons.
Right.
It's a different kind of injury. It's ankle, leg, back, hip. It's always something.
Right.
And I mean, obviously, as a Pacers fan, big Tyrese fan, there's no more excuses.
Right.
How do you one night go 30 and 15, beat a team by 30, the next 3 you're putting up 4 points, 6 shots?
Yeah.
SGA putting up 6 shots, like I said, I mean, even scoring 15 would be in trade talks. There'd be riots going in Oklahoma.
Right. The Pacers
Oklahoma City
need that superstar, and they need Tyrese to be that superstar. Every good team has a great player, and they have to have Tyrese be that person. I mean, there's no other way around it. He's got to step up.
Yeah, even with Pascal being a huge addition. I mean, we've still taken a step back.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's been injuries to huge defensive pieces, but a lot of players that aren't putting up 20-plus points either.
Right.
So at the same time, something needs to change.
Agreed. And that's coming from a Pacers fan.
Exactly. So with that being said,
yeah, I think you got to take Celtics money line.
The team that just won the championship,
they've looked good. Jason Tatum's looked really good. It's a hard team to beat.
We know the Pacers, they're a team that could any night beat the Celtics by 30 points, and the next night lose by 30.
Right.
But every Friday, we've lost because of the Pacers. Let's not do it again. Let's not have them have their first win on a Friday against us.
Literally.
Let's slam the Celtics. That brings us to Grizzlies and Pelicans.
Yeah. This one's also easy for me. I know it's a lot of favorites, but they're favorites for a reason. The Memphis Grizzlies have figured it out. They've come together a lot, especially this month of December. They played fantastic basketball.
Yeah, they meshed really well.
Ja is finally coming back to form. Their guys, their role players, D-Bane, and all these other guys, Jaren Jackson, they're playing good ball, and they figured it out. Like I said, and the Pelicans, they're not a good squad. Zion is a bust.
Their starting five is lucky to see the court.
Yeah.
I mean, who was it that Mike Breen that said, "Oh, Zion in street clothes," a familiar thing to see?
Yeah. I mean,
he's the modern day Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid's a whole different topic because this man. Did you see the video of his pregame injury?
Yeah. Don't even get us into that right now because I could spiel about Joel Embiid for a long time.
That man out the league.
Yeah, agreed. But you got to slam the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
They're the better team on paper. They're the better team everywhere.
They're playing team ball. They got players that are doing things that won't show up on the stat sheet. They got players that have 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 15 points. They're all contributing. They finally got things clicking in Memphis, and the Pelicans are lucky if one of their starting five play. So,
literally.
Play it safe. Grizzlies.
That'll bring us to T-Wolves Rockets. Essentially a pick-me on FanDuel at the moment. For a good reason. These are two very well matched up teams. One of the more closer matchups of the night so far.
Very inconsistent teams.
Agreed. If you would have asked me this on paper beginning of the season, 0-0 record, there's no way I'm betting against the T-Wolves.
Yeah.
But the Rockets have impressed me. I know I talked about this team as a sleeper team last year. They have a super good roster. I wasn't as hard on them at the beginning of this season, but they've played really good ball.
Yeah, they're just inconsistent because they're young. They're all still developing. Everybody on the roster is still developing.
Right.
They don't have anybody that's a contributor above the age of 25 at this point.
Right.
But they're just inconsistent. Obviously, Memphis has been also inconsistent. Certain pieces haven't meshed over there without Karl Anthony Towns being able to grab boards for Ant. But I don't know. This is a scary game for me. Like you said, obviously, beginning of the season, I feel like that's an easy Timberwolves pick. But right now, these teams scare me.
I agree. This wouldn't be a game I'd, hate to break into some spread talks. I feel like if I had to pick, I would feel comfortable taking the T-Wolves. I think it's just hard for me to bet against Anthony Edwards. He's the best player on the court between both teams. But like you said, I mean, the Rockets are a team that you can't sleep on. Let's see what some of these spread numbers look like, though. I don't hate taking the Timberwolves at plus. Maybe 8.5 decent value.
How about say 7.5 or 8.5?
I like 8.5. I feel like that's more of an even number.
Absolutely.
All right, so we can take the Timberwolves at plus 8.5 in this game.
Got to keep our bet slips clean for our OCD friend over here.
Listen, when you're looking in the bet sheets, you got to see just beautifulness. That's what it's about.
The best part of beautifulness is greens on check marks on every slip.
Exactly. All right, that'll take us to another close matchup between the Mavs and the Suns.
Yeah. 2 star players not there tonight.
Yeah, Luka Doncic, D-Book, the patent rivalry that has been created the past few years.
The amount of memes with Luka and D-Book is crazy.
Yeah. It sucks to not see them two go head-to-head tonight, but it's still KD versus Kyrie, two OGs in the league, two guys that we know can still play ball. And KD's been hooping without Book, I'll tell you that. The Suns have looked good. We all know who KD is and what he can be. And when he wants to take over, he can in the moment.
The Mavericks are just a whole different team without Luka.
Oh, without a doubt. No, 100%. I mean, we know Luka is probably best player in the league at some point.
I got him on a future slip for MVP for a reason.
Right.
At some point in the next 3 seasons, it's due.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, he's literally the same thing as Nikola Jokic, just better. I mean,
smaller.
yeah, you take it for what you will, but
yeah. Knock a few inches off of Jokic if you got Luka Doncic.
See, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Throw a few inches on Luka, he's getting the same amount of boards too.
I mean, he almost does. Oh, but I don't know, man. This is a tough one to pick.
We can come back to it. I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't hate. There's also just
a Kyrie snap game would not surprise me.
Yeah, there's 2 games left outside of that, so.
Oh yeah, it was showing me a Saturday game on my slate. Pulling up the Heat and the Hawks.
Yeah, it's not today.
No.
Yeah.
3:10. I wouldn't be able to wait. I'm looking at it tonight. As the games are going.
That'll bring us to Cavs Nuggets. So, man,
best team in the league against the best player in the league.
This is a tough one.
The Cavs and the Nuggets.
When Nikola Jokic is playing Nikola Jokic ball, they can beat any team in basketball. There's just no questions about it. They obviously have made playoff runs. And
I'm going to say something that's not said a lot. When somebody else outside of Jokic has a slightly decent game, they're the best team in the NBA. Michael Porter Jr. puts up 15 and 5 rebounds, or Jamal Murray can put up a couple threes and a few points in there, move the ball around. They're amazing.
Right.
But for whatever reason, some nights they have those nights where nobody outside of Jokic connects. They have all the potential. I just don't get it.
I don't either.
26-4 against 16-12.
This is a game I wouldn't mind taking.
Another
Nuggets
spread
plus spread, just due to them being the underdog. There's going to be good value on their plus spread lines. I don't hate plus 10.5 at minus 330. Decent value, and it's
surely not a blowout.
Very safe, right? Yeah. I mean, if we wanted to bump it down, we could as well. What do you think?
I like that. 10.5.
Okay. Keep in mind, we do also have a boost builder on FanDuel. You'll be able to add to this. Actually, I lied. We'll have to change one thing to be able to add the boost builder to this. It has to be, I think it's like minus 450 and shorter or something like that. So we'll have to change the Celtics to a spread. Plus minus 400 or longer. So we can go back to that though once we
That's weird.
finish. Yeah. Some of them have stipulations. It's just the Celtics one though. All the other ones are good. Freaking Pacers, man.
I'm telling you.
All right, let's keep it rolling. There's another game on the slate. I had to reset my FanDuel. I'm just kind of tweaking out there for a second.
That's a game. I hope the books at least respect the Pacers and the spread. So, I mean, I can see the Celtics pulling it out, but there's always that night.
Yeah. All right, that'll take us to the final game of the night. Clippers and Warriors, 2 California teams going head-to-head to battle it out. And yeah, the Warriors, man, such a good start to the season. They were fantastic.
Stephen Curry tonight as well.
No Steph Curry?
I don't believe so.
Oh, well, that
Let me
changes a
double
lot.
check.
That changes a lot.
Yeah, Curry's out.
Okay.
Gary Payton's also out. Not that matters much for him, but
Yeah. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. I think it's an easy Clippers then. I did not know that, to be honest with you. No Steph Curry is going to be tough.
Oh, and Draymond is also a doubtful.
Yeah,
listing
so
today.
just slam the Clippers. There's no reason to talk about it, right? I mean, that says enough. Their 2 best players are out. They're bad even when their 2 best players are in.
Yep.
Should be easy Clippers dub. Now let's roll back up to this Pacers Celtics game. We just need it to be a minus 400.
Spread. Where you at?
Minus 2.5 is minus 400 exactly. It's not too bad. Or minus 390 just changed.
I like that.
Minus 2.5.
I'm about to say 2.5 is a beautiful number.
Kind of beautiful.
Well locked up.
So do we want to keep it like this, or we still have that Mavs Suns game, or are we cool with this? Because we do have the booster.
I'm cool with this. I feel like that Mavs Sun guy, like I said, Kyrie's always possible to go for a 30, 15 night for whatever reason.
Right.
Katie's big old feet. Gonna have 3 of his 3s listed as 2s. They're gonna lose by 1.
Okay, so we can just stay away from that one. We'll ride into the sunset with our beautiful 7-legger.
Absolutely.
All right, so the total odds come out to why is it not showing? FanDuel tweaking out. Plus 636.
Without the boost.
Yes, but if you have the boost builder, it's a 55% builder. Brings it to plus 986.
For a beautiful, safe money line / spread tonight.
Absolutely.
To start off our first bet.
Absolutely. So slam that down. Always bet responsibly. Only bet what you can afford to lose. We'll preach it to the day we die.
Absolutely.
All right, so we got 2 more for you guys real quick. We have 2 boosts that we talked about earlier here on FanDuel.
It's Friday. Friday 1st. 30 for 30.
Absolutely.
Let's make a bag.
Absolutely. Now, we spoke about this little off show. We've done a little behind the scenes research. There's a few guys that we kept our eye on tonight.
You got to do big research for 30 for 30.
Absolutely. So the 30 points, is it hard to come by? It seems like this season in the NBA almost nice.
And if you've been tuned in for these 30 for 30 picks, have we had a streak.
Yeah. My favorite guy of the night, it pains me to say, but I think my favorite is Tatum, as currently as it stands. Obviously playing the Pacers, as we spoke about earlier, but Tatum has come to life. He's scored 3 straight games of 30-plus and almost 4. He had 28 the game before. He's obviously the main player for the Celtics. He's a possible MVP conversation type of guy.
Yeah.
And without anybody...
This whole season, he was mad he didn't get Finals MVP. So it's been a revenge tour.
Absolutely.
Obviously, the Pacers, like I said, are a team that could snap and keep this close. They could be a battle. We've seen it multiple times. We've beat them this season.
Right.
It could be a game where we start getting blown out. That's our biggest worry for this pick. But outside of that, if things stay the way they should, I like this pick.
100%. So we can slam Tatum down as our first. Is there any guys you're eyeing?
You mentioned them before. Wemby's on a streak, but their matchup tonight scares me.
Yeah. There's a few other guys I like as well, though. I obviously like Jokic, a guy that can obviously take over at any point, averaging over 30 on the season.
Yeah, I feel most confident in that one. They're playing the Cavs tonight.
Okay.
One of the best teams in the league, if not the best right now, regardless. It's going to be close. It's going to be competitive. Jokic should play 40 minutes.
100%. And if it gets down the stretch late in the game, it's going to be all Jokic. We all know
it depends whether he has 35 rebounds or 35 points.
Right.
Going to start dishing the rock out there instead of scoring.
He can very well have both.
And Jamal Murray going to suddenly have 40 points. Jokic going to have 30 rebounds, 30 assists, 15 points.
Literally. All right.
Okay. Slam that sneaky pick with plus value.
Couple other guys I was kind of eyeballing tonight. Another matchup I like is Kevin Durant going in a primetime game against the Mavs with Kyrie Irving on the other side there.
Yeah, big matchup. No star for KD.
Yeah, no D-Bug.
Teammate.
Yeah, no Luka. It's going to be KD versus Kyrie if it gets close at any point in the game. And KD's had a couple big games here lately. He's had a 43 and a 37 in his last 2 of his last 5. Also had a 27. He's a guy that always kind of teeters on the brink of that 30 points, averaging 27 on the season. Obviously, I like Wemby. We talked about that, how he's kind of figured things out and come to life. Any other guys that, I don't know. Let's double check some matchups here. I don't hate Cat. Obviously going against a very weak Magic front court. I'm pretty sure Mo Wagner is now hurt as well.
Yeah, for some time.
Yeah, Goga, really the only thing they got going down there. Who you know pretty well.
Shout out.
Yeah, as a Pacers fan. Who do you like most out of those guys?
I like Kevin Durant in that matchup.
Okay. So we can add KD, see what that brings us to.
It's not bad.
Double check, yeah. Kevin Durantula. Okay, not terrible. Do you want to keep looking? Or?
I like that. Try and play it safer.
So just the 3 line?
Yeah, that's good with me.
Okay. Beautiful. So we can slam that there. We'll give you a quick little rundown back on how that looked. Started off with Jason Tatum at 30 plus.
Had Nikola Jokic for 30 plus.
And to close it out, Kevin Durant at 30 plus.
All in primetime matchups, which should be great games.
Absolutely.
Bringing you to a beautiful, oh gosh, FanDuel started tweaking on me under the wrong page. Brings us to a beautiful 656 without the boost, with tonight's 30% profit boost, 30 for 30 special, plus 853.
Absolutely. Slam that down while you still got time. Games will be tipping off here in about 30 minutes or so. We got one more. We have another boost. Friday firsts.
Shout out, Teoscar Hernandez and the Dodgers agree on a 3-year, $66 million deal.
Reigning.
He's returning.
Home run derby champion.
Don't even get me started. A robbery of Bobby Witt.
Hey, he lost that himself. He was close, not quite.
No cigar for old Bobby.
All right. Now, I know we switched things up with the Friday first last week, and I'm pretty sure we missed it by 1 or 2 legs off a 6 leg. To score in the first 3 minutes. So did you want to do that again, or do we want to go back to first baskets?
I feel like we're going to smack on one of those, the first 3-minute ones.
Okay.
We can finesse this one.
Okay, my favorite is Victor Wembanyama. I'm
Absolutely.
just going to kick it off there. No questions asked. Let's see. I like Kevin Durant as well.
You got to remind me which tab this is in.
Click on you gotta go, so here, I'll make it very easy on you. Go to, where's NBA? NBA. And then literally go.
Oh, yeah, I forgot they had this.
And then scroll all the way down.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Forgot they had that.
Yeah. It seems
Veteran FanDuel user, and I don't find things out every day.
Seems like they're only listing 5 games for this, though, so we're going to have to get real nitpicky with this. So obviously I like Wemby. I also like KD, who's going to be the Suns' main source of offense, him or Beal.
I like Pascal.
Okay, I like Pascal. Yeah, Pascal down on there. Let's see, what else do I like?
Anthony Edwards, I don't think would be a terrible pick.
Yeah, I don't hate Cat, but, Cat or Brunson.
Like you said, weak matchup. I'd like to add Cat.
Okay. Throw Cat on there. I don't remember how many we did last week.
I feel like we got a beautiful 5-legger here if we go Wemby, KD, Pascal, Ant, and Karl Anthony Towns. With the boost, I think it looks boost. I think it looks beautiful. Beautiful. I can't. My words are all jumbled together.
I like it. Okay, we can rock with that. So yeah, we'll go player to score in first 3 minutes. Give you a quick rundown back again, just one more time. We'll start off with Victor Wembanyama,
Kevin Durant,
Pascal Siakam,
Anthony Edwards,
and Karl Anthony Towns.
Sitting at plus 890 with no boost, with today's Friday first boost, plus 1157.
Absolutely. Go slam that down while you still got time. All right, so let's get these locked in here real quick.
Feel something good in my bones about that one.
No, I do like that one. That one looking smooth.
What did Justin Timberlake say? I got this feeling inside my bones.
It goes electric, baby, or something like that. Don't get us karaokeing on live.
See?
Don't do that.
It goes electric when my parlays turn green.
I'm going to build strictly because
I'm making bank. Don't get me going.
Hey, if you want to snap off, snap off.
Jake Ferguson, 9+ receptions. Have you done the free shuffle this week on FanDuel for the NFL?
I'm not.
Horrendous for week 17. Let me tell you.
I honestly always forget about those.
Or week 18, technically, I believe. Or no, maybe. No, this is for this weekend's. Week 17, sorry.
Yeah, I have not done those at all. Like, ever. I can't say ever. I've done them a few times, but
absolutely horrendous. My history with them's been crazy. I've got 3 out of 5 50% profit boost, 2 out of 5 30% profit boost, 3 out of 5 50% profit boost, 3 out of 5 50% profit boost. My very first one, I had 1 out of 5. Or no, that was a different one. 2 out of 5 30% profit boost, 2 out of 5 30% profit boost, 4 out of 5 100% profit boost.
Hey.
One of these days.
Yeah, eventually. I'm about to go check that out real quick before we get off FanDuel. I'm going to give out. Don't you go up here to view all or not?
Free play?
Where did it?
Where all the way in.
Oh.
They hide it from you. What it is. That's the one free thing they got on this app, and they hide it from you.
Oh, see it.
See, remember, mine didn't update the same way yours did. It updated live last week, but it never...
Oh, it's right here.
Perfect, but it still never updated to, like, how yours is. I don't know what's going on with my FanDuel.
That is weird. No, I didn't do that. Why is it not working? There we go. Daily Shuffle. Let's play.
It's been horrendous. Like I just said, Jake Ferguson, 9+ receptions. The options this week are terrible.
Khalil Shakur, 7+.
See, that one's not. I got Josh Downs for, I think, 6.
Do I shuffle that or I rock with it? That was my first pick.
Oh, hey, let me tell you what I'm rocking with this week. I got the Eagles -2.5 against the Cowboys. Should be an easy one. A Bucky Irving anytime touchdown. Tank Bigsby 75 rushing yards. Jacoby Myers anytime touchdown against the Saints. Horrendous options for that one.
Yeah.
But if I could remember or took a screenshot of the ones yesterday, oh my gosh, the options were terrible. And then today I snagged Josh Downs 6+ receptions.
I don't know what to do. I got to shuffle.
Who are they playing?
The Jets.
I don't hate that. This is going to be 1 week Amari Cooper randomly has
7+ is crazy.
I know.
I'm shuffling.
Let me go see what the line is for old Shakir to have 7.
Adam Thielen, 7+. Shuffle.
He's the top target.
Calvin Ridley, 6+ going up against the Titans. Or the Jags. I don't hate that at all.
Yes, not at all.
I'm gonna rock with that. Right?
After just 2 or 3 weeks ago saying that he didn't get the ball.
Yeah, we'll rock with that.
Hold on, where's it at?
I'm mad I didn't do those. I'm definitely gonna do
They don't
it.
even have lines.
Like next week, final week.
They ain't got no lines for the Bills. Hold on.
They probably won't. They'll only be. They usually don't do like prop lines until like.
They got first quarter lines and like their base lines, but they don't have receptions. That's the one thing they don't have.
Yeah, they'll have that after, like, or come Saturday or something, like tomorrow. All right. I think that's all that we're gonna offer.
Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill are both listed as questions.
Interesting.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, very interesting. All right, that'll bring us to the NFL part. I huff and puff because what's first is Thursday Night Football.
Yeah. Last night was another no touchdown game. Bears and Seahawks.
That was the worst game. I feel like I almost say this every primetime game, but that was awful. These primetime games have been so garbage this year.
Oh, 100%.
None of them have been good. I don't even know what to say. Nothing of any relevance happened. The Seahawks keep their playoff hopes alive. I guess shout out Seahawks fans.
Yeah, you go from like 15% to 16%. Proud of you.
Yeah, literally. I guess what we can talk about, we talked about this a little bit before we went live. Caleb Williams. Now, there's a lot of naysayers. There's a lot of people around calling this man a bust. I get it, but I don't. He hasn't played fantastically. Let's say that. But he's a rookie. I wouldn't say a project, but he's still got a lot to learn, as do a lot of people.
Yeah.
But that offensive line.
The one thing they didn't fix, and there's a staggering stat behind why the O-line matters.
Caleb Williams is currently second in most sacked rookie quarterback of all time. Those are rookies. He is fourth all time, ever, as a quarterback. Sacked the fourth most ever in a season. I mean, what do you want him to do?
Yeah. I don't know every play. If anybody's actually watching the Bears, shout out to you. But every play breaks down. He has half a second to get the ball out.
Literally.
Every play that he has protection, I mean, half the time he's rolling out of the pocket and throwing a touchdown. They're getting called back from a holding flag half the time. But he's got to roll out of the pocket. Play breaks down, and when he's got more than half a second to throw the ball, things happen.
Yeah. We talk about Jaden Daniels, we talk about Bo Nix. If you go line up these guys' stats by each other, Caleb Williams not far off at all. At all. He's played at great at some points. I mean, we also talked about this. It's been, a decade since a Bears quarterback has thrown for over 300 yards in a game? Caleb Williams done that twice this year.
Yeah.
As a rookie.
We've now seen 2 games in the last 6 weeks where he's thrown under 250 yards.
Right. And it's games like last night where he sacked 8 or 9 times. I'm pretty sure he was sacked almost 10 times last night in a single game.
Yeah, sacks are a big stat. That's actually getting the quarterback down. If the quarterback pressures, he's getting he has half a second and he has a break out of the pocket or he's going down.
Right.
There's not many quarterbacks in NFL history that can make that work.
Right.
Tom Brady was known for not getting sacked, so imagine the amount of incompletions he'd have for just chucking the ball at the ground. But I don't know. They fixed everything in Chicago. Everybody was talking about he's got the best team to come into.
He does. He did.
The one thing they didn't fix is that O-line.
Yeah, no one expected it to be this bad, though. Let's be real. It's been just god-awful, atrocious. I mean, there's just no excuses.
It seems like they literally picked some dudes off the street.
Yeah.
And dudes that just happen to have never touched the football in their life either.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's rough to see a guy like him go through this because he has so much potential, and there's still so much left to unlock for Caleb Williams. And I'm rooting for him. I think he's going to be okay. I feel like once he gets some protection, we'll see the real Caleb Williams come out, as we've seen at certain points. But fix the O-line, man. Protect this kid.
Yeah.
Don't ruin your franchise quarterback already.
Yeah, he's going to get a season-ending injury before he can get the ball out.
Yeah, it's insane, man. Seahawks, I don't really know what to say. It wasn't special at all.
Yeah, subpar from all your stars besides maybe Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, or Kenneth Walker didn't even play.
Charbonnet.
Yeah. Yeah, we know.
K-Dub's still out.
Yeah, or I don't know what's going on. He played last week, and he was out 2 weeks before that, and he's out again. I didn't even know he was hurt. I don't even know what's wrong with him.
Yeah, probably personal reason at this point. You don't want to be in Seattle.
Yeah.
That's his personal reason.
I
wouldn't either.
His contract's coming to an end soon. But yeah, my fantasy team knows that all too well.
Well, he was placed on injury reserve yesterday.
Oh, so he's out for the
season. Because of his ankle, yeah.
Okay, interesting. Shout out Charbonnet playoff fantasy football owners. Maybe he'll get you a little something. Didn't get you much last night without a touchdown, but
right before the Bears game, I didn't know that.
Interesting.
I knew he was out, but I didn't know he was placed on the IR.
Yeah, that's awesome. So once again, shout out Charbonnet owners. But outside of that, man, just not much to talk about. It was a very subpar game from Gino.
He is eligible to make the return to roster if they make the playoffs, but they're sitting at a 14% chance to make the postseason.
Yeah,
which is crazy because last night, they had a 15% chance. With a win, it goes down to 14. With a loss, it would have gone down to 13. So, regardless, they're not looking good.
Yeah, not at all. Their literal only hope is they win next week and the Rams lose both games. They win the division, which I just don't see very likely.
No.
It's kind of cool, though, to see the playoff picture start to kind of round out. I think it'll be cool once we get into that. We can start having some playoff bracket challenges and some projections.
Yeah, 100%.
We'll have a lot of fun with that. But yeah, I think that's good enough for Thursday Night Football. It was a very weak game.
Not a lot to see, not a lot to recap.
Yeah. I mean, if you saw it, you know.
Yeah.
And if you didn't, probably better off that way.
Yeah.
But all right. That brings us back to FanDuel, if I'm not mistaken, to break down some weekend games and some touchdown picks. Finally,
scary to say, but week 17.
I know, bro. I talked about this with my girlfriend the other day. I don't know how I got through last offseason.
That's what I'm saying. I don't remember.
know how I'm gonna do it this year. I'm excited for the playoffs. Don't get me wrong; it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I don't remember.
But to know I have to wake up on Sundays and not be able to watch football anymore is gonna be heartbreaking.
To not rush to turn on Red Zone.
And to put in your weekend bets. Not gonna be able to study touchdowns no more.
Yeah, sweating at 12 o'clock because I only got 10 bets placed and 15 games start at 1 o'clock.
It's gonna suck, dude. I hate thinking about it, but it's just getting closer and closer. Next week will officially be our final week of the NFL season.
I hop into ESPN to double check before everything on the promo. Saw week 17, and I was like, oh gosh. Oh gosh.
It sucks. But let's enjoy it while we got it. I said that last week. Still got 2 weeks left, and then we got playoffs, so we're not done quite yet, but we're just preparing. So let's break down the weekend slate. I've looked at this a few times. I know we have some Saturday games tomorrow. 3 of them to be exact. Not, crazy exciting matchups, but we'll talk about them. We can start things off at the top. Chargers and Patriots will kick off Saturday evening at 1 o'clock. And this is a game where I'm sure there won't be a lot of eyes on, but there's still some playoff hope for the Chargers.
Yeah.
This is a must-win. The Patriots, obviously, by far eliminated, have been for a while now. But Drake May's played well. We know that. They found their quarterback. But the offense for Jim Harbaugh has also been doing well.
All I'm saying is nobody is talking about Drake May the way they have Caleb Williams because Drake May wasn't the number 1 pick.
Yeah. I also feel like they haven't talked about Drake May the way they talked about Bo Nix. Bo Nix has had a great season. I feel like Drake May's had a great season.
Yeah.
He's played well, dude.
It's just because the Broncos have pulled out the wins.
Right.
Patriots haven't.
Right. Yeah, I get that. But I feel like this has got to be Chargers money line all day. Obviously, I don't know if we want to add these to Sunday slate, but we can talk about them, give out our opinions. I have the Chargers in this one for sure. Like I said, must win for them if they want to get into the playoffs. And the Patriots are, at this point, should be hoping for a better draft pick. I would not put anything on the Patriots.
9 Sunday games? I don't feel right.
No.
Broncos and Bengals, a scary matchup. The Bengals,
this game,
their defense is horrendous.
A lot. And I mean a lot.
Both teams.
Yeah. The Bengals must win. You have to win. You lose, you're eliminated. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. You win or you're out.
Yeah. The Broncos have to lose.
This is a playoff game for Cincinnati.
Yeah, essentially. There's good news for Denver, though. Even if they do come out with a loss this week, if the Bengals come out to play, the Chiefs last week clinched the number 1 seed. Week 18, I'm almost positive Andy Reid will sit every single starter.
Oh, yeah.
It should be a cakewalk for the Broncos if they still need a win to get in. So, good news for them. But for the Bengals fans, you got to have this one. There's no other choice. If you want any shot at the playoffs at all, this is it right here. So, man, this is a game, I don't know. I feel like I would have to put my money on the team that needs it more in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
The Broncos can still get in even with a loss this week. So not their season on the line quite yet. But the Bengals is.
Yeah, they know.
Yeah.
And they're going to be coming out with that mentality, and that's going to mean something.
Yeah, we know. Let's be real here. If the Bengals were good, Joe Burrow's MVP. Jamar Chase is the best receiver in football right now. I love Jay Jettas, but if you compare any sort of stat sheet, Jamar Chase is by far and wide that guy. And we're going to see that connection tomorrow. Jamar Chase versus PS2 is going to feed families. It's going to be a fantastic matchup.
Yeah.
Cardinals and Rams. Seattle fans, you're back. This is a big game for you guys. If the Rams win, they clinch. That's it. You're gone. Cardinals have officially been eliminated, but a Rams W would put them at 10-6. They would clinch the division, and it would be over for Seattle. So you're Kyler Murray fans tomorrow, if you're a Seattle fan. But the Rams, not necessarily a must-win, but a win would be nice. So I feel like there's obviously more on the line for LA. Come this time of year, you have to put your money on the teams that need it more. They're going to come out to play.
Absolutely. This is one I feel like the Rams, it could be a cakewalk for the Rams. The Cardinals, a team I love, a team with so much potential. but things haven't clicked this season. They haven't found the right players to put in the right system. The playbook's not connecting with the players that are connecting with last season. I mean, we've seen Trey McBride be the number one tight end without receiving touchdown.
Yeah, literally.
So, obviously, something's going on in Arizona, but regardless of great Kyler Murray play, a tremendous Marvin Harrison Jr. rookie season, it's still not the Arizona that Arizona fans would like to see, and probably not the Arizona that Seattle fans would like to see either.
Right.
So, I mean, I got a lot of faith in the Rams. They've had a lot connect in the last few weeks. We've talked about it every week since. Every wide receiver over there seems to be connecting 10 times better than they were.
100%.
That seems like a gimme.
I agree.
But then the Sunday slate opens up.
Yup. And kick things off is a very interesting matchup. NFC East in rival game, or in division game.
Also, CeeDee Lamb ruled out for the season.
Yeah. It's looking rough for Dallas, as it has all season. You're obviously eliminated from playoff contention. Your two best players on offense are now gone for the year.
You never had a running back to begin the season.
Yeah. But the injuries don't stop there. Jalen Hurts has officially been ruled out for Sunday's game. Kenny Pickett will make the start. Hurts did not make it through the concussion protocol. But let's be honest. Even with Kenny Pickett at the helm, this should be a cakewalk for the Eagles. If you have to hand it off to Saquon Barkley, who is chasing Eric Dickerson's record, 285 yards, 86 yards away, this could be a Saquon game.
Browns, Deshaun Watson agreed to restructure contract. Rework contract void adds 2 void years to the deal. So if he's butt next season, he's gone.
He's not going to play. I guarantee you he doesn't start again ever. Let's not get into that.
You think they try to reform Deshaun again?
No.
But Deshaun experience.
You'll have to send him to a massage parlor if you want to reform him. That's the only way you're going to get anything out of him. But back to Eagles-Cowboys. I got the Eagles still.
Shout out Trayvon Diggs, who's about to have 6 interceptions on Kenny Pickett. But yeah,
it's going to be a Saquon game. He's going for the record. It's going to be a 28 carries from Barkley type of game.
28 carries, 32 yards.
You're tweaking. Colts-Giants. Indianapolis fans rejoice. Even if Anthony Richardson doesn't play this week, it's a dub. Joe Flacco will fry the Giants, let's be honest. You will just never see me bet for the Giants ever. I don't care.
Especially not with how they are right now.
Yeah, worst team in football. No questions asked. Locked up the number 1 pick. They're not going to go out and try to win. To lose the number 1 pick, I'll tell you that much.
Shedeur.
Yeah.
Welcome to New York, by the way.
Yeah, literally.
Bright lights in New York.
Trying to
throwing
reform
Malik
the
Neighbors.
franchise.
That'd be kind of cool.
Shedeur to Malik. It would be fire. Might be something to keep an eye out on.
Shout out for off-season mock draft. That's how we got through the season. Just mocks
Yeah.
and pretending that it was the season.
Yeah, and then we're going to do that still.
Yeah.
So
35 mock drafts. Future bets.
we'll get through it. It'll be all right. But yeah, slam the Colts. Minus 405 for a reason. The Giants are awful.
Yeah.
Raiders and Saints.
Derek Carr, I believe, rolled out again. I don't know what happened to my notification of it, but I believe Derek Carr was ruled out.
Yeah, probably. Saints, actually, fun fact, I'm sure everybody knows by now, became the first team to be shut out all season last week. So that's awesome. 34-0 to the Pack. That's fantastic. But we just suck, man. We have nothing. Everybody's out. No Olave, no Shaheed, no Kamara.
Yeah, Kamara and Derek Carr ruled out.
Yeah, our entire offense is gone. I'm missing 3 of our 5 O-linemen.
You've talked about it. It's a rebuilding year. You need these losses in a way.
Yeah, but I will stay far and wide away from this.
Oh, yeah. The
Couldn't pay me to
Las
bet on the
Vegas Raiders are, again, one of the worst teams in the league.
This is a crap show. Of a
Another
game.
team fighting for a top pick.
Exactly. So that's all right. But I just stay away. As a Saints fan, stay away. As a football fan, stay away. There's just nothing intriguing about that game.
As a Saints fan, you can hope for another loss, get a decent pick.
But I ain't going to bet on it.
No.
Not put my money where my mouth is. All right, that'll bring us to Bills and Jets in division game again. The MVP of the football league, Josh Allen.
Aaron Rodgers.
Okay. The Bills are minus 520 for a reason.
Because Aaron Rodgers is bad.
Yeah, awful.
The Jets are bad.
So bad. It's not fun to watch. There's nothing intriguing about anything in New York at all in football this year.
I mean, it really surprises me to see Aaron Rodgers out there after they've been eliminated from the playoffs.
Yeah, he said he wants to play next year, too.
It surprises me to see it. I mean, he just doesn't seem like a quarterback that would care.
Not at all.
To be completely honest with you.
Yeah, but he does, apparently. Wants to show he still got it. Slam the Bills. Yeah, slam buff.
Yeah, exactly why you slam the Bills.
Yeah. Josh Allen's the MVP. They're one of the best teams in football. The Jets don't stand a chance.
Another pick-me horrendous game on Sunday. Thankfully, not a primetime game.
And thankfully, a game we're not even going to talk about. Let's move on.
Thanks.
Panthers and Bucks. Yeah, Titans, Jags, just stay away. No thanks. Baker Mayfield, baby. Slam the Bucks.
Yeah, anybody that plays the Panthers is on my best slip every week.
Yeah, we talk about this every week. It's not new. Panthers suck. Dolphins, Browns. DTR is not that guy. I'll tell you that.
Tyreek Hill and Jalen
I don't
Waddle
care.
aren't those guys either.
I don't care. I quite frankly just don't care. The Browns suck. DTR cannot play football. I'm sorry. Give up the hope. Put Jameis back in.
Cam Ward, welcome to Cleveland.
Yeah, literally. You sure hope so, anyways. Nick Chubb is not the Nick Chubb of old. The only bright spot on that offense is Jerry Jeudy, and he ain't got a QB to get him the ball. So, you got to slam the Dolphins. I'm pretty sure they're still in the playoff hunt, I believe. I think the Broncos the Bengals need a Dolphins and a something loss. I'm pretty sure the Dolphins haven't been eliminated
I just looked at this last night.
So I think it's a must win for them.
Just last night. That's how bad my short-term memory is. That tells you anything.
Me too.
The Dolphins are still on the bubble. They have a 9% chance.
Okay.
If they lose, it's less than 1% chance. I'm guessing that means eliminated regardless.
Yep.
They're second in the AFC East, but if they win, 13% chance. So it's one of those situations where they need
essentially
somebody to lose out.
Yeah.
Etc.
But they have to win. Like, there's no questions. So I would feel comfortable putting the Dolphins on. Not a big fan of the Cleveland Browns.
The eliminated Browns.
Yeah, not a fan at all. We slam the Dolphins. Packers and Vikings. A pick-me. This is a game that intrigues me.
Two teams that are at the top of their, second and third in their division.
Yeah. In the division with Detroit Lions. Yeah.
Yeah. Three teams from the same division in the playoffs, by the way.
Yeah, they're insane.
They've clinched anyway.
Yeah. The Vikings are fighting for the number one seed. I guess technically the number one seed, yeah, because the Lions are currently the number one seed.
They're both 13-2.
Yeah. But I think this is where they go down. I know Sam Darnold just looked good. He's played well. Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison have played even better. But I think the Pack are coming off a big W in New Orleans, which obviously a very depleted team, but they did their thing. And they look good.
I like the Packers.
Yeah.
Jordan loves that guy. Josh Jacobs has not gotten his respect this season, with Saquon Barkley obviously having a God mode season. Right. Nobody has looked at Josh Jacobs' way. And I'm pretty sure he was even missing from an NFL graphic a couple weeks ago for most rushing yards.
Interesting.
So, National League disrespect to Josh Jacobs, but
he's been fantastic.
Absolutely. There's just a lot more clicking in Green Bay. We've talked about it. I love Justin Jefferson, but
the return of Aaron Jones.
We have a whole video on our page for this exact scenario.
Yeah. We
said that J.J. McCarthy could succeed in this system.
Yeah.
I mean, essentially, I could succeed in this system. That offense is prime for a quarterback. The O-line. Obviously, Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison are tremendous.
Right.
It's an amazing system over there in Minnesota for whoever the quarterback happens to be, but this is the week where they look like a fluke team.
I agree.
Where the fluke team comes out.
I completely agree. Slam the Pack, baby. To close things out, Sunday night primetime. First time ever in a primetime game, 2 first-round rookie quarterbacks will both make a start. Jaden Daniels versus Michael Penix Jr. A game that should be cool. I'll definitely be watching that game. I'm excited for the rookies.
Falcons and Rams both in the hunt.
Yeah, Falcons must win. Commanders possibly a must win. With the Eagles' loss, I believe that almost puts them at number one of the division.
Yeah, if the Commanders lose, it's an 85% chance that
they're going to make the playoffs.
good.
Yeah.
If they win, it's greater than 99% chance.
Yeah,
Pretty
guaranteed.
sure that means clinch.
Yeah.
The Falcons are sitting at 56%. If they win, 86%. If they lose, 39%.
Yeah, they're still fighting with the Bucs.
Crucial. Now they have a quarterback that's not going to throw 45 interceptions.
Michael Penix looked good last week. I'll give him that. His debut was nice.
His debut.
He threw one pick that was not his fault whatsoever. A complete just drop by Kyle Pitts. So it scares me a little bit, dude, but I just feel like Washington's a much better team. Jaden Daniels is so good.
A better defense.
Yeah. The rookie of the year, no questions asked, locked that up with his 5 passing touchdowns last week against the Eagles. Coming off a dub over the Eagles.
Yeah, the number 1 seeded Eagles, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think you can bet against Daniels in prime time. He looks primed to be a future, I don't want to say it too soon, MVP. I don't know. He's good, dude. He's good.
A step better than, well, I don't want to say a step, but he looks like C.J. Stroud last season.
Yeah, essentially.
So avoid this C.J. Stroud sophomore slump. Something to look forward to. But C.J. will turn things around. Talked about that as well.
I agree.
But
100%.
things look good for Jaden.
No, 100%. All right. That'll close out our 7-leg for the weekend slate. We always leave Sunday primetime off. Or Monday primetime.
Yeah, nobody wants to wait an extra day for a parlay.
Yeah. Not at all.
Cash out would be real tempting for a lot of people.
Yeah. So we can give you a quick rundown back on that. Sorry, I was trying to look at some things. We'll start it off. Once it gets pulled back up here. Philadelphia Eagles money line. Come on, brother, find it.
The Indianapolis Colts money line.
Buffalo Bills.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Miami Dolphins.
Green Bay Packers.
And the Washington Commanders.
For a beautiful 7-leg parlay, sitting at plus 796.
Absolutely. Straight beautiful.
Love to see it.
Double check this here.
Come on now.
Cool. Cat did not score in the first 3 minutes, so that's awesome.
Oh, lovely.
All right. Yeah. He was the only Knicks starter to not have a point in the first 3 minutes.
Oh.
That's cool. All right, we'll stay on FanDuel, though. We have some touchdown picks to give out. You know how we do things right here. Top 2 each, included with 1 long shot. Decent slate tonight, but I think we're going to stay away from the Saturday games as well. So, no Chargers, Pats, Broncos, Bengals, Cardinals, Rams, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But I'll make a parlay for those tomorrow for the show.
Gotta have your Saturday and Sunday bets separate. Those extra day bets, dangerous.
Very dangerous. All right. Do you want to start us out, or you want me to?
I can start this one out.
All right.
I feel like it's the easiest on the slate. We talked about it. Chasing Eric Dickerson's record. Worst pass rush defense in the league. It's not one of the worst teams now.
Right.
They should have the ball 15 times with no CeeDee Lamb. Cooper Rush hasn't been that guy. He's been steady, obviously, but their O-line's a top 3 O-line, top 5 O-line, so a chance to be a decent quarterback over in Dallas. But Saquon seems like the easiest lock of the week to me.
I agree. 100%. All right. My first pick of the day, another guy we talked about earlier, has been the main focal point of their offense. This is going to be a very close game. Could be a very high-scoring game. 2 very good offenses. But we know when they get down in the red zone, it's his time to shine. I'm going Mr. Josh Jacobs as my number 1 pick. I'm sorry.
We're just the same person. I love that.
I apologize.
It's stressful, to find a replacement, but we're the same person.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Who better to have a podcast with than yourself?
Facts.
God.
I think I know where I'm going next. I can go if you're not ready.
You go ahead, because
Okay.
I've got an idea, but I feel like you will make it easier for yourself.
All right, my second favorite of the day, I'm going to stick in the running back category where we usually do. And I'm going to a team who I talked about could possibly be without their quarterback in a game that should very much win. I'm going to the Indianapolis Colts, and I'm taking Jonathan Taylor. Coming off his best game of the season, almost 200-plus scrimmage yards last week and 3 touchdowns. Had a fantastic game. Another prime matchup for him going to the Giants' defense. Should be a good opportunity for him to get back in the end zone. All right, back to you.
You got to help me with this last one. I'm split between James Cook, matched up against the Jets, or Devon Achane against Cleveland. Obviously, a lot of opportunities for Miami, but that D-line scares me.
Yeah.
James Cook going to be the primary ball handler this week when Josh Allen could just as easily rush in the end zone.
Yeah.
Seemingly for Buffalo's offense.
Yeah, I honestly, I feel like
to,
if the Dolphins are without Hill and Waddle, Achane is the guy.
That's where I was thinking too.
But yeah, James Cook has played good ball and he's gotten carries in the red zone. But does Josh Allen want to solidify his MVP? I mean,
exactly.
I don't know. That's a close one.
Far does it
I feel like I would go Achane over Cook.
I like that. That's where I'd lean too.
All right, beautiful.
We'll stick with it.
So I add Devon Achane on there to give us our top 4 favorites. My top 2 were Josh Jacobs and Jonathan Taylor.
Mine were Saquon Barkley and Devon Achane.
Beautiful. Bring us out to a beautiful 4-leg at plus 510 on FanDuel. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. We're not done quite yet, though. We have some long shots to give out. You know, we always like to try to take some plus money picks here. We're giving out long shots. Make sure I got mine here. Do you know yours or?
Torn right now.
Yeah. I think I kind of think I know where I want to go. Between 2, I feel like. They don't necessarily have to. I do like the plus money pick aspect of it. I think I know where I'm going. Let me double check something. I was gonna go somebody on the Sunday night game, but I don't feel like I wanna do that. Give me 1 second here. Okay. I think I'm good. I'll go ahead and go if you're not ready.
You go ahead.
I'm going to a game I know we talked about staying away from, but this is a long shot for a reason. A guy who has taken off this season, has been one of the best receivers in football the last couple of weeks, has over almost 250 yards combined in his last 2 games with 3 touchdowns, has been the main target for not so great quarterback in Mac Jones, but I'm going Brian Thomas Jr. I'm sitting at plus 130. If anybody's going to get in for the Jags, it's been Brian Thomas. He's been the main guy through the air, coming off 132 and a touchdown and 105 and 2 touchdown performances.
I like that.
BTJ, the LSU native. All right, you got something for us? This week is a little difficult. What are you thinking? Boy, struggling.
I'm torn. All right, regardless, he's the safest pick in the NFL. He's had 5 touchdowns in the last 3 weeks. They're going to compete. Justin Jefferson. Sitting at plus 110.
Yeah. I just also want to let you know that's Aaron Jones' revenge game for, going against the Packers. But I love Jettis. He's obviously one of the best receivers in the league.
Do you want to? No, he's mine. It's one.
Oh.
Little Aaron Jones.
Oh, yeah. I also thought about Terry McLaurin, but that's Sunday night game. So we'll stick to that. So my long shot, Brian Thomas Jr.
Justin Jefferson.
Beautiful. Our two favorite long shots for this weekend, plus money picks. All right. I think that'll give us a little time. Take a break from FanDuel. Let some of these NBA bets start to get underway and see where the night takes us. All right. We're not done with football just yet, though. That'll bring us to our very patented fantasy football 1v1 that we've done all season long. Now, let me double check here. I forget what the record was. So 1-0 John, 2-0 John, 3-0 John, 3-1 John, 4-1 John, 4-2 John, 5-2 John, 5-3 John, 5-4 John, 5-5 tie. Week 14 you won. You're up 6-5, 7-5. I won last week to put us at 7-6. No, I won this week. I already gave it away. I always do that. I did win this week. God dang it. So that put us at 7-6. I always do that on accident. God dang it. Yes, okay. Week 16. I just spoiled it early, but I did end up coming out with a W this week to put us at 7-6. I'll give you a rundown on those. John's team came out to a total of 154.44. Had a couple good performances and a couple disappointing. Josh Allen only ended with 11, but Bijan had 24, Saquon had 27, Amon-Ra had 19, Kelsey only had 8. Bengals defense had 17. Good week, for the most part. My team. I told you this last week when I drafted. You let me build a God squad. And it showed. For my total, and a season high for fantasy football 1v1 drafts, came out to a total of 205.38. I had one person in my entire lineup not score 20 plus. And that was Trey McBride at 5 points. Joe Burrow had 21.98. Gibbs had 25. Jacobs had 21. Jamar Chase had 22. Justin Jefferson had 36. James Conner had 26. Derrick Henry had 21. And the Falcons defense had 26. Cooked. Put on a clinic.
Pretty sure outside the defense and Trey McBride, you would have placed those in anytime touchdowns, I would have hit.
Literally every one of them scored. Except McBride, yeah. Or in Henry. Henry didn't score. He just had a big game on the ground. If we would have just put our 4 running backs, though, Gibbs, Jacobs, Bijan, and Barkley, cash.
We should, because normally our running backs are our top favorites and long shots.
I mean, even 3 of our 4 receivers, Chase, Jefferson, and Amon, all scored. Puka didn't, but... And then, James Conner scored twice, I think. Good Lord. But all right, that puts us at 7-6 on the year. Now, I feel like this is a good kind of spot to bring it up because we talked about, the regular season coming to a close. Technically, next week would be our last 1v1 fantasy football, which would make for a good ending if I won this week. But unfortunately, we haven't talked about it yet. But I just want to make this known. Next week, we unfortunately will not be live on Friday.
Gotta move around the studio.
Yep, it's New Year's, new us. You guys know how we did last year. We brought a new look to it. We're going to try to do the same this year. We have a new location we're going to be filming from. So we'll have to take a week off to kind of get things set up around there and prepared. We'll be back the week after. But that means this is officially our final 1v1 fantasy football head-to-head regular season draft of the year.
Can't do it in the playoffs. Well, you can.
You can.
Yeah, we
well,
did.
I think we will at least have to do 1 week. We did do it last year, which it's always kind of fun to have to nitpick some of the lower tier guys.
Yeah.
But if I come out with a dub this week, that would sit us 7-7 on the season going into the playoffs. So that'll be fun. Must-win situation for me.
Yeah, see?
So I got to draft well this week. I do get the number 1 pick. That's coming off the dub. So I think we can get things underway. I think I feel like he has to be the number 1 pick. He was my number 1 guy last week. he's the most valuable player in fantasy right now. I'm going Jahmyr Gibbs. He's the new Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, without old Monty back there.
Yeah. He has been the guy and will continue to be. We know the Lions offense, absolutely insane.
I got to do it with a chance to chase the record. Give me Saquon.
Yeah. You didn't even know that if I didn't tell you.
Okay.
Saquon Barkley. All right, I'm going to kind of keep things simple, kind of how I did last week. I'm going back to receiver 1, and I'm taking Jamar Chase. Must-win situation for the Bengals. That's Joe Burrow's guy. He's the best receiver in the league, fantasy-wise. It's a no-brainer. Interesting.
Give me my favorite running back. If anybody's going to score, it's going to be him. Rookie quarterback. Give me Bijan Robinson.
Your favorite? Don't do that. Do not do that.
Draft.
This is the second time this season you've drafted him.
No, this is like the 15th.
He's on every single one of my teams, and you know this.
No.
You didn't fall in love with Bijan until I've been
We got
in
a
love.
whole clip on Bijan.
Quit. Because he is on my team every single week. I'll go back and prove it if need be. Okay, I feel like I'm kind of keeping things how they were last week, but it'd be dumb not to. I'm going back and taking another touchdown merchant. And could be a very high scoring game. I'm taking Josh Jacobs.
Absolutely.
Same 3 as last week. Hey, listen, if it works, it works.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You're the same 2 picks so far, too.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Give me a Monroe as wide receiver 1.
Okay. I hear you. You also took him last week.
See?
And I'm also going to take my wide receiver 2 from last week. Why not? You didn't take him. He's still there. I'm taking Jettas.
Yep.
Got to. All right. You're back on the clock.
Gets a touchdown. It's good for my bets, bad for fantasy 1v1.
You don't know how to feel. All right, who you taking? Interesting.
There's not a lot of value at wide receiver this week.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's a few decent guys left. I don't know, though. Mike Evans chasing his 1,000 yards.
Facts. You know what? Do it, because he's also due? Yeah, two weeks ago. He's due for a teddy. Give me Mike Evans.
Hey, listen, I wasn't trying to sway you, no way.
You swayed me.
Yeah.
Swayed.
All right. I'm taking my QB, and I'm taking Josh Allen.
See, that's what I was going to take, but I was like, I took him too early last time. We're wait.
It's a good spot for me. I got my main core filled out.
All right, I got you.
No Jalen Hurts or Lamar Jackson this week. Lamar's already played. Jalen Hurts is out.
Give me Rookie of the Year, Jaden Daniels.
I figured it was coming. I figured as much. Okay. I want to do it, but I don't, dude. He let me down last week. I'm gonna do it. I'm not taking him, but I'm taking another one of my favorites. He's been one of the better tight ends in football. I'm going rookie Brock Bowers. McBride just let me down last week, man.
Yeah, I get that. You know, but I don't think he's going to let me down. Give me Trey McBride.
Okay.
He's still due for his touchdown, baby. Kyler owes him one.
He got one chance left, maybe two. Okay. I'm going to take my flex, and I'm going to take a guy who I talked about it earlier, popped off last week. He's in a spot to do it again this week. I'm taking Jonathan Taylor. I like his chance for a breakout. Another one.
DJ Khaled.
Another one.
The best music.
All right, who you got?
I think I'm gonna go with the guy that's averaging 8+ receptions a game. Give me Brian Thomas Jr. You mentioned him earlier. There's no other receivers on this slate.
You don't even need a receiver.
I do.
That's so annoying because he was going to be my super flex. You're so whack for that. I really didn't think you would take him. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. I'm going to go with all reliable. I'm going to take a receiver in my super flex, and I'm going Puka Nakua. A-okay with me. Got a super flex left.
You said it. Must win. Their defense has been horrible. Give me Joe Burrow.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. I think I'm going to for sure do that. All right. We're going to close it out with defenses. I'm going to select mine first, and I'm going to a really good defense, playing a really bad offense without their two best players. I'm going with the Philadelphia Eagles, playing the Cowboys with no CD and no Dak.
Love that. Whose defense you trust more, Buffalo's or Tampa Bay's?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay's defense.
Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams have looked like the old lady.
Yeah, they've had like 5 consecutive touchdowns.
Yeah, kind of crazy. All right. For the final week of the regular season, we'll give you a quick rundown. Our final week of the regular season, not the real one. Quick rundown back on our teams. Mine goes as follows. Josh Allen, Jahmyr Gibbs, Josh Jacobs, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Brock Bowers, Jonathan Taylor, Puka Nakua, and the Eagles defense.
Beautiful. I had Jaden Daniels, Saquon Barkley, Bijan Robinson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Mike Evans, Trey McBride, Brian Thomas Jr., Joe Burrow, my superflex, and the Bills defense. Bucks defense. Look how it's spelled.
B-U-C?
No.
Bucks.
Look like the Bills. That C's too lenient.
It's a Bucks. Learn to read, buddy. You can have the Bills defense if you want.
At first, I thought I said the Bulls. It's like the Bulls don't play football.
All right. That'll bring our NFL part to a close. Meaning, if you know us around here, we have one more thing left on the slate. And that is the NBA Deal or No Deal. If you guys know, if you're, I can't speak right now. Take over.
I'm telling you, it's tragic. See, I can't even get the words that could form right now.
Oh my God.
If you've been here before, if you haven't, we gotta take a slight pause before NBA deal or no deal. Jeez,
it's been a rough week.
What is going on in the stew?
It's been a rough week.
Absolutely. Monday through Fridayers now. We gotta take a short break, set up our deal or no deal board. We'll be right back. Have an exciting game of deal or no deal. See which top NBA players we can compete against each other this week.
Absolutely. So stay tuned. We'll be back here in just a few short minutes. Thank you for watching as always, and we'll see you shortly. Welcome back.
Time for some NBA deal or no deal.
I know you see Howie Mandel's beautiful face right down here bottom on the screen. Look at him. Enjoy it. Love it. Time for Deal or No Deal, baby. Real quick, before we get into this week's, we'll give a recap of last week's. It was week 8 of NBA Deal or No Deal. The final matchup ended up as Jason Tatum for me versus Giannis for John. And if you guys have been around here for a while, you know John is the Grim Reaper.
Very bad streak right now.
He has a curse on every player that he gets for NBA No Deal. They end up with some type of injury. Franz last week, I believe that was last week. Or no, it was Jokic last week. Franz the week before, whatever. But Giannis missed all 3 games during the week. Supposed to return tomorrow, so as soon as John doesn't need him anymore. Kind of weird how that works out. But yeah, Giannis ended with a big fat donut. No points for the week, and Tatum played 2 of the 3 games, ending with scores of 165 and 124 for a total of 289, obviously larger than 0. So I come out with the dub this week to continue my hot start to the season's NBA Deal or No Deal. Kind of been doing my thing this year. That'll bring us to this week. Give you a quick rundown on the 9 players available for this competition. Top 3 are kind of similar as they always are. Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, who makes his return tomorrow night, and Anthony Davis, who hopefully, I don't believe the injury he's dealing with is anything serious. He's supposed to play. He's listed as day-to-day. Middle 3 are Domantas Sabonis, Jason Tatum, and LeBron James. And the bottom 3 are LaMelo Ball, De'Aaron Fox, and Kyrie Irving.
Love it.
Beautiful. So if you guys know how it works around here, I'm in the dealer seat, meaning I will be the dealer for John's competition to start us out. Give me a case you want to keep.
Oh, gosh. Who do I injure this week? Give me number 2.
Number 2, yes, sir.
Number 2.
Alright.
Oh, Chewy.
We'll go up here. Possibly. There we go. Alright. Now I need 3 eliminated. I'll be trying to look at the show to see through the case now, you little cheater.
Yeah, let me see if I can. What's on our board?
I see what you're doing there.
Give me case 8.
Case 8.
Case 8. I need it to eat.
I need it to be bad.
Yeah, that drop, I think. Kyrie. Ain't nobody else got deal or no deal on their show.
Actually. Alright. First player eliminated tonight. Wow. Go buy a lottery ticket or our bets are hitting us up. It's Kyrie Irving.
See?
I think these bets might be smacking tonight. Jason Tatum just got him a bucket.
Don't say that.
We need that, though. It's only a 2-point game.
Yeah, but
We need it. Alright, give me another one. Miles turning for 3.
6.
I'll just break the 3.
Need that. I've been on the trade Miles train. I don't know how long. Not a Miles Turner fan by any means. Don't get me started.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Started out hot. Not the craziest elimination, but Domantas Sabonis.
Sabonis avoids the injury bug.
Another week, baby. Stays alive. Alright, give me one more.
Let's complete the little graphic. Yep, 4. Keep the X up there, baby.
Alright.
My X back.
Okay. Well, you take out one king. Why not take out the other? De'Aaron Fox.
Okay.
Not too shabby. Pretty decent start to the night. NBA Deal or No Deal.
Dealer's not gonna like that one.
Hello? Yeah, I know. It was a good start. 2 of the bottom 3 players. Sabonis, not a bad takeout. I know. We got to kind of sweeten the pot a little bit here. I'll see what I can come up with. All right, bye. Okay, we're feeling the pressure.
I'm scared.
We're feeling the heat a little bit.
Cooking.
That was a good round. Did your thing. You want to go give them a quick update on our bets real quick while I do this? See where we stand currently.
See how everything's looking.
Unfortunately, Cat ruined the first 3 minutes one, but
Yeah, the Knicks are down 1, but they stayed pretty even with the Magic. The Spurs are down 6.
Okay.
9. The Celtics are up 8.
Interesting.
So that one looks good.
As they should be.
Jason Tatum has 5 points in the first quarter.
Awesome. Okay. First offer. First offer is here. You had a good round. Had to hit you with some firepower. Let's see how you feel. First offer is Karl Anthony Towns.
Been on fire in New York.
Been doing his thing in fantasy this year. One of the top 5 rated guys currently on per game average. Balling. A lot of names left.
Lottery or bust at this point.
You really eliminated the main 3 guys I wouldn't even really want.
I got to eliminate 2. They won't both be. They can't all be the top 3 guys mathematically.
I mean, you're right.
Let me try one more time.
All right.
Let's see if that comes back to bite me.
We'll see.
Or sweetens up the pot a little bit.
Give me 2 more cases.
5.
Oh, you're going to take out the bullseye. Dead center of the board.
Need my X Factor right now, baby.
Let's see if it matters. Okay. Could have been a lot worse. Jason Tatum.
Okay.
This is getting very interesting. I don't like the way this is playing out. Give me one more.
1.
Good Lord. All right.
Oh my. Good Lord.
Who do you want this to be?
You know, hypothetically, it's LeBron or Lamelo.
If you had to pick one of the 3, which one would you want to have? The top.
Probably like Giannis or turn up from injury.
Okay. Well, it's Giannis.
Okay. You know, maybe he'll come back shaky.
It's Giannis. He's out of there.
Had to get one of them.
Eventually. All right. Hello? Yeah, I mean, mathematically, he had to get one of them, right? Yeah. I know. Still some big names on the board. A lot left to look at. Yeah, I know. I'll see if I can get him out of here with this one. All right. I'll talk to you soon. All right, later. Okay, so he wants this game to be over, and he wants it to be over quickly. That's what he's telling me. Let me double check
Yeah,
something.
y'all's best interest, I suppose.
We suppose as well. Let me double check something here. Let me see.
Bankers sweating. Got motion.
Got
Same
a lot
motion
of
our
motion.
bets got. Knicks back down by 1. Spurs back down. Oh, no, it's not updated. Hold on. I'll
Okay.
the basket back. And make sure my FanDuel's up to date, yo. I'm going to be 3 quarters behind giving y'all the wrong information.
That's how it be. FanDuel be slacking sometimes.
Pacers are down 11.
Ooh, that's not looking good.
14.
How much Tatum got? Because that's not looking too crazy.
5.
Interesting.
Yeah. A lot of motion over there in Boston. And
Very
Jaylen Brown's
interesting.
having himself a night. He's got to have at least 10.
Yeah, that's not good. So, I don't really know what else to do for you.
Jaylen Brown's got 10. I called it.
Awesome.
I'm that guy. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well, you've done it a few times. I got to go back to the well here. I'm just going to straight up offer you Sabonis. There's not much left compared to what you got on the board. You got a lot of big names left.
Tyrese has 2 points. He's 1 for 4.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown 4 for 4. Just showed it on the screen. Down 13 is wild. And that pass, Johnny Furphy. TJ McConnell, buggy, baby. All right, how you feel?
This team is a train wreck.
Sabonis.
I got a 50-50 chance of having Jokic or AD. On the other side of that, I get LeBron or Lamelo.
What do you feel more confident in? Jordan Walsh has got a buggy.
I feel more confident in Sabonis.
Are you shaking my hand?
I'm shaking your hand. I'm going to play this safe.
All right.
Just in case something were to happen. I feel like
Deal.
Sabonis. I love Sabonis.
All right.
He's a stat merchant.
Let's hope Sabonis don't fall to that ACL injury this week.
See? And it's crazy because I just said he avoided it when I knocked him out.
And he's back.
And he's back. Oh, some bones.
All right.
For the hypotheticals,
Let's play it out. Give me 2 cases.
have to go 9. Surely it's 9's not good.
Let's see.
We got Jokic, AD, and 9, right?
You're right. What about the ball? All right, give me one more.
Watch, that would have left me with Jokic. Watch, I'm going to leave myself with Jokic and AD.
You do it every week.
3.
Jalen Brown's got 12. Boys.
Take JB for 30.
They're up 17 points.
We're bad. We're a bad team.
Yeah, our 30 plus not looking hot. The whole second half of this ring.
We're our biggest fear.
Dang. Nikola Jokic.
Okay, so technically that's good.
AD and who?
LeBron. I'm getting a Laker, baby.
That was. He ain't now.
Yeah.
All right. What would you have done?
I don't think we've done it.
You did it last week, I'm pretty sure.
Did I?
I think so.
I don't think I did. I think I did.
Okay.
Wow. Still, you never know. I guess maybe LeBron will return back to his 30-year-old self. I mean, not that 40-year-old LeBron's too much off, but
yeah.
Sabonis, on my side of things, could have ended up with AD, but played it safe, took the second offer. Now we get to see who Trav ends up with to match up with Sabonis.
Absolutely. So give us just a few short minutes here. We're going to go back into a break. We're going to set up the board for the next game, then we'll be right back. Please stay tuned. Thank you for watching. We'll see you here in just a few short minutes.
All right, beautiful ladies and gents.
Welcome back.
Round 2 NBA Deal or No Deal after I ended up with Domantas Sabonis.
Made a deal with the banker. And here we are. Ready to run it back.
Who matches up?
Let's get after it.
What case will be yours?
7. I don't think I've ever
Lucky
picked lucky number 7.
We eliminated a lot.
Yeah, I never picked it. See what it does for me.
Weird.
Alright. 3. I'm sorry.
3.
Sorry.
Not to be that guy. But we need some bonus out of here as well.
I would be clutch.
On the first pull.
Dang.
Giannis.
Dang.
That only means we go up from there, baby. Turn things around.
I guess. 9.
It's like you eliminate $750,000. Like, yeah, you might not get $750,000, but like, there's still a mill there. There's still $500,000.
I guess.
You know, you can walk away with some.
We'll see.
Don't make it to where your bank offers like deal and such.
Okay.
Turn things around. Kyrie Irving.
Okay.
From the top to the bottom, just like that.
I'd like to see. Case number 1.
Case 1. We still need some bonus. It'll be clutch to eliminate the matchup
Yeah.
situation. Tonight's not his night. Maybe he wouldn't have had a night for you. Jason Tatum. No repeats.
I had him last week. Alright. The good old-fashioned one from every category.
And literally, we haven't had that in a minute.
Yeah. See how the banker feels about that one. Oh, that's a highlight. I thought Tatum was about to get a bogey.
Yeah.
Or no, that's not a
Yeah,
highlight.
the Kyrie thing didn't really help, but kept it steady there.
Tatum is back in the game.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. But why?
He's in. I don't know. I thought it was a highlight when I looked back.
Why?
What do you mean, why? We need that.
But why?
Because they know our bets.
Realistically, though.
They know our bets need to hit. That's why.
Yeah.
And now Tatum needs 30 points. He need to go get it.
Joe Mazzulla got the call right. Hey, Travis and John plays Tatum for 30. Their spread's looking alright, but y'all need to put Tatum back in the game.
JB's got 15.
Tell him to stop passing it to JB.
6 for 6.
Jason Tatum was the only one that didn't touch the ball again on that fast break. Cool.
Knicks are down 2. Spurs are down 8. And Pacers are up 14.
How many games are we doing this week?
3.
To be sure.
Who hits a 3 here? Is it? No, wait, it's Thomas. Oh, no, you got to chug it. McConnell hit a 3? Somebody does. Or no, it's gonna be Thomas. Thomas Bryant just cashed a 3. Just want you to know that. Kind of crazy work. Tatum, we gotta turn it up, big fella. We need 30 of them things. We need 30 of them bones, man. Currently, for 30 plus, he's plus 140 live. So that's not too discouraging. Alright.
So wait. Technically, next Friday would be like the 3rd.
When we don't count Fridays. We'll be live. Well,
I know we're not going to. We'll still do this.
Yeah.
We'll still do it this format.
So, no. Because we would be live before the game started.
Yeah, but like, so Monday, Tuesday,
Wednesday, Thursday.
and then Thursday would count.
Yeah.
Come back. Thank you.
Excuse me. Snaps out of my hand. See who it is, man.
You kept things kind of mid for the first round, so keep our offer about right there. He's been doing his thing in fantasy points.
Let's move on.
All right, let's see how.
James Harden was the offer.
Back.
5. Number 5.
Other offer was too great.
Why you look like that?
Who do you not want it to be?
Jokic or AD.
Well, it's AD.
Yeah, that's awesome. Awesome. Cool beans. 8.
8. We'll leave the triangle.
Yikes.
Pyramid scheme. And the first step in a pyramid scheme is starting at the bottom. LaMelo Ball.
All right. We'll take that.
Quick turnaround.
All right, back to you.
Hello.
Still got some bonus on the board.
Yeah, the AD pick was kind of close.
Yeah, I bet it was.
But still kind of keeping things in between. All right. I got you.
Gordon Hayward.
Gordon Hayward bagging on you?
Boy, look just like Gordon Hayward. No way, right? Interesting. 41 to 25. Pascal. Bug it. Big bucks from old Siakam. No Tatum in the game. That's awesome. Finally sat him down. Peyton Pritchard. And what? Cash.
And what?
He just hit a 3. Told you 10 and 10 from Pritchard. What a pass. Thomas. You made the last one. Shoot it. Benedict. Slinging it around. Benedict Mathurin. What are we looking over there?
There's some options, but, gotta make sure I'm going the right place here.
Right.
Make sure they play the right amount of games. Got the guy.
Got the guy. Let's hear it.
Saturday, Tuesday. Saturday.
Johnny. Wow. Furphy just missed a wide open layup. Thomas Bryant got the rebound.
That's Furphy for you. So that team don't play the right amount of games.
Awesome.
That's
what we like to see. I need the Knicks and the Spurs. Knicks are up 1. Spurs are back within 2. That's what we like to see. Wemby only has 2 points. Glad we stayed away from him.
It's kind of the same situation I was in. Still got Jokic. Sabonis matchup is there. Or you got LeBron and Eric Fox.
Have to break out 2K.
Facts. Or we can run it back with the player that's right in the middle.
You gonna give me Tatum back? Frick.
Or you have Jokic.
I can't. I gotta play it out, man. I had him last week. I like to switch it up. No deal.
Bring LeBron home.
K6. Let's just hope it's not Sabonis.
For LA's sake. So you choose LeBron's number? Oh, God. He's got to be in here now.
Nah.
We avoid 2K.
There we go. That's what we like to see.
No Sabonis matchup.
Better for the Cards, man.
Bringing out 2K Street.
That means Jokic is still there.
Very much still an option.
Case 4.
Oh, gosh. The last elimination before the big decision.
Oh, God. This is probably
realistically decide who you have.
It's probably Jokic.
LeBron.
Wow.
You couldn't have had it any more in the middle. Any more gap there between the best player in basketball and one of the bottom players. Not a bad player by any means, but
Jokic is available.
Fantasy-wise, yeah. Either you have Jokic, hold him, or he's up there hiding too.
Lucky number 7, man. Lucky number 7. I just feel like there's not a good track record when we keep cases. We always tend to mess it up. Oh, God. I don't know, man. You traded and would have got AD. No way I sniped Jokic, right?
Which one feels more Jokic? One of them got to have De'Aaron Fox, too. One of them got to have Jokic. Okay, 7.
Oh, God. I probably shouldn't have traded lucky number 7.
Go ahead.
Oh, I didn't like that. I screwed it up. I shouldn't have traded. I sniped Jokic in case number. Okay. We're back for a moment. So, man, yeah. Wow. I wonder how long it's been like that. You have to check that. Okay.
All right, ladies and gents. Quick fix here.
Apollo. Okay.
Got things turned around.
Yeah. Apologies for that. But we're back for the moment. If you guys were paying attention, at any point during that, I ended my game with Nikola Jokic.
Played a crazy game.
Yeah.
Perfection.
Absolutely. So that means the matchup this week will be Nikola Jokic versus DeMontis Sabonis.
2 stat sheet stuffers. Triple-double threats.
As long as nobody gets hurt, should be a good matchup.
Got a bad rap sheet with that one.
Yeah, we all know. But with that coming to a close, that brings us to an end of our slate for tonight. We covered everything we wanted to cover, did what we needed to do, got out our bets, hoping for some wins this weekend, and some more football to enjoy for the final few weeks.
But that is our slate covered for the night. This has been another beautiful Friday. As we've said, we won't be back next week. The show will be under construction, both studio and possible look-wise on the social media, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
Stay tuned to our Facebook and our link tree in the bio. It's got all our socials. Stay tuned to all the other social media links because there's always something different going on different links.
Absolutely. I know you just said it, man, but super excited for the changes coming. We try to get better all the time. The new year brings a new us. We hope you guys. We hope you guys understand why we'll miss next week, but we'll come back better than we ever have been. We're super excited. So please stay tuned for that. If you're looking for an up in content, this is the place to be, baby. We like to improve all the time.
Absolutely. Make sure you're followed, subscribed, liking, whatever it is. We appreciate any engagement, any comments all the time. We love our fans. It's a big part of our page. So we'll be back next year. Stay tuned to all the social medias. We'll see you all then. 2025 will be exciting. Definitely stay tuned to our socials for all the changes and all next year updates, etc. It's been a great year.
It has. 2024 is definitely going to be a year to remember. It was a lot of fun. We made a lot of improvements. We gained a lot of new fans, and we're super excited to have you guys around. If you joined us this year, give yourselves a pat on the back because you joined the start of something fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. Each Friday is something new. We look to improve every week, especially every year is when we make our big changes.
Yeah.
So we'll be back next year. It's been a beautiful year.
Absolutely.
Even harder show to wrap up this time. It's more bittersweet.
Yeah. Definitely go give our socials a check. We have a link tree in our bio. Obviously, follow us here on Facebook. But we'll keep everybody updated with things throughout the week. We're not just going to disappear for 2 weeks. We'll have our posts and everything and our engagements.
Absolutely.
So if you want to talk to us, we're always a message away. Or stay tuned to the Facebook where we post every day. Or check out everything else in the link tree. We appreciate the follow in any platform. All the love and support helps us in a major way.
Absolutely. Again, we'll be back next year.
Absolutely.
With that being said, for the last time in 2024, until next year,
it's been the Travis and Jon Show.
Live.
On Facebook Live.
And
TikTok Live. We hope everyone had a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll see you next year. Peace out, everybody.